Good evening, everyone, and I welcome you to this meeting. So we're starting shortly, but we want more people to join before we get started. So we'll start shortly. So you're welcome, everyone, and like I said, we're starting shortly. But however, you can still send message to everyone to join us. So we're starting shortly, just for you guys to know that it will commence any moment. All right. Good evening. Good evening. Let's get started. So tonight there's actually a lot of things that you're doing, and because of that, I doubt the time will be enough for us to complete everything that we're about to do tonight. So the best thing to do is to get started right now. Yes, I just got another message. Someone says because today we're streaming both on YouTube and while this meeting is going on. So someone just complained about duplicates in sound. So before we get started, just want to make sure if you are hearing me twice or once, please let me know just to confirm before we, because on YouTube is okay. On YouTube is okay. It's not twice. So please, if you are hearing me twice, if you are hearing me twice, I want you to comment. If you are hearing me once, if it's normal with the audio, fine. But if you are hearing everything I say twice, please, I want you guys to comment so that we can get started. So you hear me twice or once? Okay, Mr. Emmanuel say it's okay, meaning that you are not hearing the audio twice. Okay. Let's get started, everyone. Good evening. Hello. How are you doing? How is the weekend? And hope everything is going excellently well. So tonight we're doing a lot, and this is all right. I think the double sound was from here as well because almost everything I was saying, I was hearing twice. So it's just, I'm so sorry, guys, for um, I'm so sorry for delaying, right? But I guess everything from now henceforth will be fine. So today is actually our first time streaming on YouTube. So as you would expect, we'd have some one or two issues, but everything is fine right now. The audios and everything is okay. So tonight meeting is awesome because part of what we're going to be discussing tonight is something that a lot of people have been asking me, oh, Mr. Joshua, when are we going to do this? Mr. Joshua, when are we going to do that? And it actually took a while for me to do this because I just feel like everybody should know it. And, it's not something new, but the latter part of this meeting, we're going to be discussing that. So tonight's meeting is divided into two. So the first part of tonight's meeting is geared towards showing us opportunities we can leverage on, while the other part of this meeting will be towards showing us how, we can take matters into our hands and take advantage of Autochartist. I can tell you how many people have been in my DM. Joshua, Autochartist, Joshua, Autochartist. Literally, someone last week was like, Joshua, when are you going to teach us how to use Autochartist? Meanwhile, I was like, you go through my YouTube channel, you would have seen a lot of videos. But that notwithstanding, so I want to welcome everybody here tonight from Mr. Kigbe, Mr. Emmanuel. I want to welcome everybody here, Mr. Okoso, Mr. Leo. It's nice to have you. Michael, it's nice to have you. So tonight, okay, someone said I'm not hearing you clearly. Please just, I want to make sure everybody's hearing me clearly because we've gone past that. And okay, let me see. Everything should be fine from here anyways. All right, so tonight is all about wealth creation. And for people that follow me every now and then, you would know what we do every Sunday, every Saturday is all about wealth creation. And we're talking about wealth creation in the global financial market. That's all we're talking about. The plan is everybody needs to earn, everybody needs to increase in their earnings. And the better way to do it, or the best way to do it, is what we're going to be talking about tonight. And guess what? If you feel you are not endeared towards one, trust me, there's still something that I'm going to be talking about tonight that you would most likely want to do. And like I said earlier, this meeting is divided into two, the first part and the second part. The first part is mainly wealth creation and what you can leverage on, while the last part is taking matters into your hands. So without wasting any more time, let us get right into it. So uh what we're doing is we're showing you how you can turn your trades into passive income. Does that ring a bell? And how you can primarily do that. Now, by way of introduction, some people, in fact, I think I know some have had, I, based on what I do, I've spoken to a lot of people, and the major concern has always been, Joshua, I want to increase my earning, and I want to genuinely do that without losing my money. What is the best way to start? Now, I tell people that there is a lot of things that you can do. In the financial markets, there's what we call possibilities, and there's something we call, um, the consistent approach. So possibilities are something that, you just gamble, it happens once or twice. But the consistent way is the most solid way that a lot of people don't actually look into. That's the first part. Then another part is a lot of people come into this field with the wrong mindset. And if you have engaged me for a while, there's something I always tell people, like if you come into this meeting with the wrong mindset or into the financial market with the wrong mindset, there's there's every likelihood rather that you would always run back. And I like to take it this way. Let's use the schooling, for example. If you send your child to school, or maybe when any of us was in the university, or because people that are still in the university right now, you don't say that because I've failed, right? I will not go to school again. Or you won't say because your child failed a class and you'll be like, no, 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 school is not for you. Just drop out and do something else. No. What you do is you watch you ask questions and you try to be better. That's what we do in this field. And this would answer the question of people that have been asking that, Joshua, why is it that you people, after a lot of things, you people are still here? We're still here. Why? Because there are all solutions out there that, in fact, you don't know. And the best thing we want to do tonight, in fact, tonight I'm going to show us some kind of solutions that will blow your mind off. To blow your mind off. All right, so let's get started. All right. So first things first, what we do for people that are joining us for the first time, this community is called Prime Leverage. So what we do is every weekend we talk about how you can earn in the financial market through passive income and through active earning as well. So, the idea of what this is to show you proof. We're not just going to be telling you that, okay, this is it or that is that. What we are doing is we're showing you things that you can actually do. It's practical. And there's something I normally say. I tell people this: if you have never for once earned in the financial market before and you want to start earning, or you want to make your first withdrawal from your client portal this week, if you take everything we're saying in this meeting serious, by the special grace of God, you will do that. And you would understand us in a bit. So that's what this is all about. And guys, you guys would understand that a lot has been going on right now, and the need to earn, the need to increase your earning is very, very important. Like, you need, apart from your salary, which is your active income, You also need passive income. While we do our work, we need to add to what we're doing. Why? Because you don't want to be that kind of person that gets affected when situation or life gets tough. And that is why we're here. A lot of people in my community, in fact, somebody asked me during this week that the person was like, Mr. Joshua, with the way market has been moving within the last 3 months, are you sure people are really making money in trading? I laughed. Like I said, I laughed. Then I told him that I have a lot of people that are earning. In fact, I've had people that, in fact, from last year till now, they've not even encountered loss. And I've had people that, for some reason, there's also losses in the market. I'm not telling that you will not encounter loss or whatever. I'm talking about people that, you know, the ups, the down, they are still here. They are the ones that I'm going to show you. And I told the person that, as a matter of fact, tonight, I'll be showing you some of them. I have like nothing less than 60 persons, and I'll be showing you who they are copying and what they are doing right away, not too long from now. So we are going to dive right into it. I've been talking about leverage, 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 leverage. And what can we leverage on, or what can we leverage in, or what can we leverage to earn right now? So the first thing, as you all know, is what we call the copy trading. Now, some people like copy trading, while some people don't. I tell people you can trade yourself and you can also do copy trading. But however, if you have been in my meeting, there's something I always say before you do copy trading, understand this at the back of your mind that understand your risk appetite, low risk, low reward, high risk, high reward. And there are no guarantees in trading, but however, copy trading is highly profitable, as you would see. Tonight, I'm showing you guys proof. I'm showing you results. I mean, recent results that you can, think of. So without wasting time, let's dive right into it. Copy trading just allows you mirror automatically the trade of experienced traders, and it saves you hours of analyzing the market and all of that. All you just need is you are leveraging on proven strategies to start earning passively. And that's what we're talking about. It's all about passive earning. So you are leveraging on their expertise. I know people that do copy trading and they still trade themselves. And let me say this. I mentioned copy trading to someone during the week, and the person was like, copy trading. No, Mr. Joshua, I will never do copy trading again. I've lost money. I've done this, I've done that. Now, when you think of copy trading, some people will be like, Joshua, the reason why I don't want to do copy trading is because I've lost money in copy trading before. Now, when that person was telling me that, oh, I've lost money in copy trading before, the person was saying it like it is the broker that trades for you. No, never. Anywhere, please, I want you to write this thing down. Anywhere any broker is trading for you, take it to the bank. It is a scam. It is not It is not supposed to happen. Brokers just provide you the platform. The best we can do for you is to tell you that, oh, this person is making money from this person I can see, because based on my position, right? I know people that trade. For people that have been following our meeting for quite some time, you will discover that the last three major meetings we had, we have spoken to three different signal providers. And what have they done? They've talked about their strategies. And what have we done? We've just linked you together. That's just what that's the work of the broker. And if you're a young person here, you need to also build yourself to a point whereby you can leverage on other people. I'm going to show you something very important while we move on. So let's move really quick from there. So what's the second thing that we can leverage on? We can leverage on signal trading. What's signal trading? It just means that a professional will analyze the market for you and will say, oh, buy gold or buy crude oil or buy this or buy that. For example, early hours of today, Donald Trump said something. Oh my God. After this meeting, I'll post something on my status. He said they are blocking the Strait of Hormuz. Before it was Iran that was blocking it. But right now, Donald Trump is saying that they are coming to block it. Expect some kind of crazy move in oil starting from tonight/tomorrow. This is crazy. Don't allow me to digress, because if I should digress, this meeting can just be analysis on oil. Let me just hold myself. So a professional trader can just say, give you a signal. We call it signal. It tells you buy crude oil, buy gold at this particular price. Put this stop loss, put this take profit, and you just do it and you earn from it. I'm going to show you results from it. I mean, I'll show you result of something that happened in the community within the last 1 week. All right, so it's very, very important that at least you leverage on these two things. Why? Because it just makes life easier. You have time. If you guys remember the meeting that we had last week, the signal provider, contrary to many people, while he was presenting, he said he didn't start, he didn't venture into Forex because of he needed money. Do you know what it means to work, in KPMG? You don't need money, honestly. But he said he needed time. And that is what this gives you. And I told someone something last week. Okay, was my colleagues. I said, do you know I had a client that he only trade with Signal once a week, and he goes about his activity, and he grows his account by 5% monthly. Why? This man is old, retired. He know like risks. He knows himself, and he's okay with what he's making. So there are different ways to earn. You don't have to say, oh, I'm a trader, I do it every now and then. No, no, no. That's not how it goes. So there are ways to work with wisdom in this. And that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. So without wasting time, so I just covered this. Now, the reason why I covered the profile picture and the name of the trader is this. I want you to reach out to us so that we can guide you properly on who to copy. The other day, I was just in my mind, I thought I was doing my community a favor by just telling people who they can copy. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? One client went to copy 59 people. I'm like, well, is this how to go about it? Some people just take the instruction to another level and do what you didn't ask them. So we would guide you on who to call. But the reason why I want to show you this is these are two traders on the PU Prime platform. We have different traders we can leverage on right now, but these are two different traders. And right now, if you add the number of copiers together in our community alone, we have at least nothing less than 64 people copying these people. 34 people copying on this account and 34 people copying on this account. Now, I'm going to show you something very interesting. Now, there's no long talk. If a strategy works, it works. There's no need of trying to explain, say this or that. If your strategy works, it works. And if it fails, it fails. Like, there's no two ways about it. So because of our time, let's move forward. Now you see this trader on that's my left. You can see which have 34 copiers. If you see his results, he has made 125% from September till date. Do you get? So, and let's compare with this other trader. This other trader he has been trading since 2025, however, but major the major trade started this year, right? Oh, sorry. The major trade started this year, right? And this trader has made like what? 564% from ending of last year till now. Now, the reason why I pulled these two different example is this. This one on the left that has 34 is a conservative trader, while this one on this end is also conservative, but the risk is a little bit higher than this one. Now, this one on the left, he trades currency while this one trades gold. Now, some people might just like, oh, I love the way gold has been moving. I want someone that can just copy gold on. I don't want to I don't want to risk my profit alone. I'm comfortable with this one. Why some of us, I need to address it. Some of us, we actually want a conservative trader, but we want him to be aggressive. There's actually a man I was talking with the other day, was that, Joshua, I need to copy someone that, is conservative, he does not lose or does not risk, but, he makes a lot of money. I said, sir, you can't have that. You need to understand and be able to beat yourself and say, this is my action. This is my action, and I own up to it. And what's your action? I want low risk, low reward. I'm I'm comfortable with it. I want high risk and want high reward. I'm comfortable with it. So as I was saying, this trader has made, as you can see, he has a trade ongoing. Is a cent account, 123 cents, while this one has actually closed. This one, the drawdown, imagine drawdown. The highest drawdown this account has ever had is what? 6.19%. Can you imagine that? While this one, as you can see, has made at least 20%, max drawdown. Some traders will tell you that, oh, I'm very profitable, I'm this, I'm that, but ask them, okay, what's your drawdown level? They cannot tell you. Imagine you'll be saying you are a good trader, but we're saying that your drawdown level is close to 100%. Oh my God, that's not how to identify, good traders. So that's why this meeting is very, very important. So now let me show you something. Now, these are two accounts. Let me play it so you can see. This is funny enough, this is the low risk account. So this trader is trading, and I just want to show you some things. Now, last week he made $9 out of a $300 account. Let's see what he made last month. Last month he made about $38. Now, somebody might say this thing is low. Within the last 3 months, this is 146. Somebody might say, Joshua, this is low. But if this money was in your account, in your bank account or whatever, you wouldn't have made that. So it is still reasonable. It is still 100% reasonable. And one thing with a strategy like this is that your heart will not be beating that you are. All my client that is copying this particular trader, they are very, very relaxed. In fact, they don't even complain about anything. They don't. Why? Because they know who they are copying, and they are very, 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 very calm. And let me show you this trader as well. So now, this account I'm about to show you, funny enough, the person is copying the second trader that I showed you. But however, this person went to increase his risk. The person went to increase his risk. And I'm going to show you the results just now. Now, last week he made $56. Now, an account of $100 making $56 within a week, in my opinion, that's over 50% a week. That's high risk. This account already has made $200. The deposit was about $112, and the owner has made this, and the owner has withdrawn $169, and the balance is, $148. This is high risk. Now, the question is this, Joshua, why are you showing us this? Are you advising? Are you selling this? No, 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 I'm not selling that. I understand that there are a lot of people here. In fact, there are people that their way of doing things, they prefer low risks. There are some people that this is what they want. They are okay with it. This person doing high risk, from the day one, the person, he knows that, okay, I'm trading, my risks on these accounts is the $100. The person knows that. So that's what we tell people. Understand your risks. When you understand your risks in this business, it's going to save you from a lot. So this is the first thing that we can leverage on. And if you want more information about copy trading, you can reach out to us. We can give you more information. Like this night, honestly, is not about copy trading. So let's move on very quickly. All right. So the next one is the people that are trading themselves with the signal in the community. So on Monday, which was 6th, right? People in the currency community, they made about $150 from US, Euro USD, then from gold 76. Then Tuesday, people on the currency made 200 pips, while gold made 390 pips. And you can see those ones, the stop loss, you can see the take profit, everything you can see them. Thursday the same, Friday on the community for currency there was no signal on Friday, but on the gold there was signal. Now look at this. Now for currency there was the number of pips they got was like 600 pips for the week, while for gold they made 266, sorry, 2,665 pips. Now, This is where it gets interesting. Do you know that if you have caught 0.01, if you have caught 0.01, oh my God, you see how insane some of this thing is. Like it's crazy. Like it's crazy. 0.01 and you caught 2,665 pips. That's $266. But if you cut the 600 pips on 0.01, that's just $60. If you make $60 a week, it's okay. You just trading by yourself. So the reason why I showed us some of these things is for you to know that there is result. There are things you can leverage on. You can leverage on copy trading and you can also leverage on this. And every week, this is all we do. Just show you the result of copy trading and also show you result on the signals. But like we know there is something more that we can leverage on, which is a powerful tool that PU Prime has made available. Now, this tool is something that a lot of people have been asking me about. Mr. Joshua, tell us about this tool. Tell us about this. Tell us about this tool, Mr. Joshua. Tell us about this tool. Show us how to use it. It will interest you to know that of all the brokers in Nigeria right now, the brokers that give you access to this tool are very, very few. Let's go into this next part of our presentation for tonight. Now, Autochartist, because you have been hearing about it, you don't know what it is. Now, Autochartist is an automated technical analysis tool that scan the financial market, the forex market, the stock market, the commodities market, the cryptocurrency market, 247. That's one thing it does. It scans it. Now, what does it scan it for? It scans it to identify what? Chart patterns, Fibonacci patterns, key support and resistance levels in real time. And it helps traders to potentially identify trading opportunities that they can, trade without constantly monitoring the market. I can remember when I started learning how to trade. It's over 10 years ago. Like you spend the morning analyzing different instruments before you settle down to pick one. But this tool, it saves you that time. And before I say anything further, now this is it. A lot of people, there's this thing they do. And please, if you follow me, I want you to ask yourself the question, do I want knowledge or do I want profit? I'm saying that I'm choosing my words carefully, right? There are some people that, I don't know how to say this. Let me give you a story. I have a friend, he's also a trader. Any new strategy that comes out, it will tell you, Joshua, do you know about Wyckoff? Do you know about this? Do you know about AMD? Do you know about support harmonic something something? He knows virtually. There's no strategy in this world that this my friend does not know about. But if you ask me, maybe he is profitable in the spirit. This is not to mock him, right? It's all my boss will always say something. He said, trading is not supposed to be difficult. All what you need to do in trading is you learn the basics and you understand price action. That is what is needed. Sorry for people that are new here. It seems like I'm going too deep into what we're doing, but I'm so sorry. We need to talk about those things, right? So Autochartist is a tool that you can leverage on, but above all, Autochartist is a technical analysis tool. I don't know. Have you heard this phrase before, or have you heard this word before that says that you know, too many cook spoils the food, or this the ship will drown if it has sorry, it would sink if it has a lot of captains. That is it. Only you are using support and resistance. You are using ICT. Only you are using Wyckoff. You are using AMD. You are using Fibonacci. Only you on one chart. You are You have confused yourself. You have succeeded in just you are just running around in circles. Now, don't get me wrong, knowledge is good. I always canvas for knowledge, but it will do you a lot of favor by just pick one, stick with one thing, and just major on it if it works. Now, why did I say that? A lot of people will tell you that you ask them, what am I trading with? They just tell you support and resistance. And instantly when they tell you support and resistance, you are looking with them with disgust and say, the world have passed the level of support and resistance. If you are not ICT, you are not a trader. No, no, no. I know a lot of broke ICT traders on Twitter. I know a lot of broke ICT traders. When I mean broke, they are only flaunting their demo result. They are not showing you the real proof. But I know a lot of profitable traders. All what they do. There's a trader I know that has been trading for over 15 years. And guess what? I've not seen a simple trader like this. He doesn't, if you look at his charts, there's almost he has drawn his trend line from, like, he knows his zone. He doesn't draw his zone. His chart, as they say, is plain. Like, his chart is plain. Like, he'll just tell you sellers are here, buyers are here. Me, I'm waiting for them here. Like, he explained the market. If it was a 5-year-old that was listening to this man, the 5-year-old would learn how to trade. The reason why I took time to explain this is this. The tool I'm talking about tonight, it by itself, it's a profitable tool. You can trade with it. I have a lot of people in my community that have good results from it. Me personally, I trade with it. Do you understand?
Unmute.
Personally, I trade with it.
I
So,
unmute.
oh, sorry guys, if you are,
I unmute.
please, I need everybody to mute themselves. Okay, good. All right. So sorry for that break in transmission. Okay. So I myself, I do what? I trade with it. So anybody, you know what it means for someone that has retired to be trading with this? It means that it's very, very profitable. So that's what we're talking about tonight. And tonight, I'm going to show you how you can use it. And contrary to popular belief, some people tell that, oh, I don't have time to trade. I don't have to. Trust me. Even if you are a busy 9 to 5 person, even if it's during your break time, that 1 hour, you can use it to do something with these two. Or people that are in Lagos that are stuck in traffic, before you get home, you can make money to buy your own car before the end of the year. How can that be? So I'm talking about no other tool than Autochartist. The case studies I'm going to show us tonight is I'm going to be showing us like some chart patterns that Autochartist always give. Like, we can't cover them tonight because of our time, but I'm going to be talking about some chart patterns that Autochartist normally identifies, right? And when I talk about those chart patterns, I would also give you insight on how you can trade with the chart patterns. Hope that's okay. So the first thing Autochartist does is that it's on his own part, it doesn't trade for you. So it is not that kind of bot that trades for you. So that doesn't mean that, you know, it's not a system or a structure. So we call it an expert advisor. So first thing it does for you is what? It identifies the pattern, right? And it gives you guide. What you do on your own part is to execute the trade and you hit your targets, either take profit or stop loss. Someone say, stop loss. I don't want stop loss. I don't want to hear stop loss. My quick response for them is, when you enter your car and you wear your seatbelt, are you praying to get an accident? No, but the seatbelt is there as a precautionary measure. So that's what stop loss is. So don't hate stop loss. In fact, love it because it's to protect your account from getting blown in trading. That's the normal rule. So now your entry can be based on breakout. It can be based on any of the chart patterns that would show you, and the result is very awesome. Now, guess what, guys? You don't need to analyze anything manually. The Autochartist does the analysis for you. All what you just need to do is just to tag along, and guess what? You are ready you're already making good profits. So on the phone, on the mobile phone, I've done a lot of auto chartist videos for system, that's for your PC. But tonight we're looking at what you would see if you download, if you fund your account tonight and you want to start trading with auto chartist tonight, because obviously it's only people that trade with PU Prime and have their account funded. In fact, if your account is not funded, auto chartist will not work for you. It is as simple as that. So, and if you have seen other videos, you would see if you download it, you still need to scan. So that scan, it checks your account whether it's funded or not. So it's for premium clients on the Prime platform. So what does it do? It will show you a lot of, in fact, to give you a kind of forecast, and it will give you a kind of probability percentage. Now, this is how to use auto chartist. Now, there is no tool that nobody will tell you that, okay, oh, as you are seeing it on auto chart, you just go and trade it like that, hook, line, and sinker. For example, if you look at my chart now, AUD card on the 1,440 minutes, right? It projects a, if you can see the arrow, it gives us a buy forecast, right? So now this is fundamental trading, 101 trading. You don't you mostly you don't trade based on fundament on technicals alone. First, you want to check, is there any fundamental analysis that might affect this my trade? Like tonight, for people that will be trading oil this week, that'll be trading oil this week. It seems like oil was going down and all that. But we was go with the news that happened this week. That's the use of fundamental. Normally, logically, everybody was already happy that, oh, in fact, I was talking to someone last week. I was like, now Nigerian people, the oil prices globally are still dropping, are still retracing. Please, though, you guys should go and reduce the price of fuel in the gas station and all that. That's what I was already saying, because I know that price was dropping. But with the news that we heard right now, guys, sorry, I'm not a prophet of doom, whether we like it or not, the price of oil it will just keep going up. It will just keep going up. Why? Because President Donald Trump, as I said earlier, stated that in fact, do you know that I never thought that the US would even do that? With immediate effect, as at morning, the US is blocking the Strait of Hormuz. Can you imagine? Like, this is crazy. It's mind blowing. Like, now let me just give you guys some backstory. Let's just, it was said that Iran, they claim that they had like a lot of mines there. That's in the Strait of Hormuz. So that's why most people could not pass. And since they started the ceasefire, right? Even it was claimed, it was alleged that even Iran doesn't know where their mines are. And as a result of that, every ship that passes the Strait of Hormuz, the currency of Iran now is rubbish. Like, it's nothing. Just go and type it online. The worst currency in the whole world now is Iran's currency. It has crashed as a result of this. And that's not all. So Iran has been collecting like a levy, like toll gate something, from every ship that they are allowing to pass. So US was like, no, this is illegal. It's not supposed to happen. So the US is now blocking it. Oh my God. So this thing it's like a movie, sort of, because you're seeing strategy work. So why am I explaining this? This story that I just gave you guys right now is a fundamental news. So if someone was on Friday, you are selling crude oil, and you did not go out of your sell position, and something should happen tonight or tomorrow morning, your account will be gone. So, and that's why I said in trading, right? Trading 101. You use your technical tool, which is auto charting, is good. You also use your fundamental tool. How can you do it? For example, if you come on this auto charting and you see that, oh, I want to trade AUD card now, for example, you see this and you see the forecast. You can just quickly go and check your forex factory. Is there any news that might affect this thing? If there is a news, you might want to wait for the news to pass before you trade. Or you might want to wait for the result of that news. For example, if AUD card now, if there was a news on AUD card right now, and AUD card Australian dollar is gaining strength, it will impact this technical analysis in such a way that it will, this market, it will buy more, even beyond this. So that is what I tell people. So you don't have to always complicate things. I know people that trade this way, technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and they're okay. So let me show us some things right now. I know some people are already, saying stuff. So let me show you. Do you know part time you can have more than 20 different analyses on this platform? That's to tell you how profitable this is. So this Euro USD, you can see the pattern. This pattern is resistance trading. Now, if you understand, you know how to trade, meaning it's approaching a resistance. And guess what? There's something else that I normally tell people to, pay attention to. As you can see, this is USD card 60 minutes. The forecast is around 1.3855%. And you can also see the probability. Now, another thing that I tell people that they should look out for is this. Funny enough, you can trade any probability that you want, but this is just a personal advice, right? Or a personal suggestion, not really an advice. Personally, you might just want to stick with instrument rather that has like 70% probability. If you are trading like maybe this USD card now and you want to trade because that's less than 70%, what you might just want to do is you might look for more confluences. And what are some of those additional confluences that you can use? Apart from the chart pattern, you can use your candlestick pattern. You can use fundamental analysis to back up what you're about to do. For example, there's something that I normally tell people. You can know which currency is strong, which currency is weak. In my early days of trading, I normally use it a lot. You can go and search for it. For example, you are trading USD card, you want to just know, okay, which currency is strong, which currency is weak. There is a site that you can use to check the strength of a currency to know whether a particular currency is strong or that particular currency is weak. It's called currency strength meter. I would have a separate meeting for currency strength meter. You can use it as an additional tool for you to trade with. So for example, if the US dollar is stronger than Canadian dollar, it further backs this up that this would buy. That's confirmation one. In fact, that's not confirmation. The first confirmation is the technical analysis to Autochartist. Confirmation two that you can use as confirmation is the currency strength meter to know which currency is strong, to know which currency is weak. For example, if you check the currency strength meter and Canadian dollar is just weak, and on the currency strength meter, they made it so simple for you to understand. You will see it. If the Canadian dollar is very weak at the moment, you should know automatically that USD card will automatically what? It will buy. Confirmation two. Now, confirmation three. What else can you use as additional confirmation apart from what's confirmation one? Autochartist analysis, which is the signal it gives to you. Confirmation two, you can check your Forex factory for news that affects or influences the pair that you are trading. Confirmation three is your currency strength meter. Now, confirmation four is the candlesticks itself. Now, is the candlesticks bullish or bearish? Ladies and gentlemen, let me submit it to you that if you can trade with these 5 confirmations, it might look simple, but guess what? What really matters is profitability. It's not the simplicity. This is beginner friendly. I know some people that have been trading for decades. This is what they do. What I mean by this is what they do. They trade with chart patterns. For people that are in our community, I will mention his name. You know Mr. Rotimi. He is, I call him the chart pattern expert. In fact, by tomorrow morning by 7, we will start our analysis class in the community. Guess what? Mr. Rotimi, and he makes analysis, like he analyzes the chart, right? And some people just be like, this man is a prophet, or it seems like you know where the price will go. No, it is a solid knowledge and understanding and years of practicing chart patterns. So with chart patterns are very powerful. You can use it to always know where the market will go. And for the last part of this meeting, part of what we wanted to do tonight was for you to master Autochartist. And one of the way you can master Autochartist is first by mastering the chart patterns that it comes with. So there are some chart patterns that that we're going to be looking at tonight. So let's get right into it. But before we go right into it, I just want to show you some screenshot of what else you can see on the Autochartist app, which is on the mobile. I think someone came to the office last week. We installed it for the person on his tab. So it's very, very mobile. You can work with it. You can move around with it while you're doing what you do. In fact, it is very easy to handle. Do you understand? So not only on currency, you have BTC. If you're Some people will tell you that I'm BTC trader. People that love to trade BTC Saturday and Sunday, you can use Autochartist. And guess what? P Prime has more than 50 crypto that you can trade. Do you understand? So some people, you can say you don't have time, but you have time during the weekend to trade, isn't it? So this is BTC trade. You can trade Ethereum USD. You can trade different things on the platform. So you can trade during the weekend, during the weekday, you can trade currency and commodity. During the weekend, you can trade crypto. So that's how awesome the platform is. So this is the pattern is channel lock. So let's move on real quickly. So the 10 major chart patterns that Autochartist recognize. Now, before we move further, I think I've said some of these things before. The first thing I want you to understand before using Autochartist is what? Understanding market structure. Now, what it just means in essence is you understanding price, how price moves. Price will not just move up, or it will not just move down. It moves systematically. And for people that don't know why price move, just join our beginners class. We'll explain that to you. But that's not for this night. Tonight is just to explain certain things and we move forward. So if price move upward, it moves in the series of higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So a series of higher highs and higher lows is just an uptrend. Series of lower highs, lower low, lower high, lower lows is what is downtrend. And if you're having equal highs and equal low, it means ranging. So I want you to have this at the back of your mind because you understand some of the things that we are about to start looking at. So the first thing that we're going to be looking at is the head and shoulder pattern. Now, let me show you this. Now, how does the head and shoulder pattern work? It means that price, all these things that are seen on the screen is just candlesticks moving up and down, right? It means that price, form a series of, this is a high. Let me show you again for some people that are not understanding. So you have higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher low. But for some reason, price could not break this. Sorry, price could not break. Sorry, price could not break this higher high again. It came down here to form a neckline. So it came to this point, retrace, struggled, couldn't break. And as a result of that, there came a kind of sharp rejection at this place. Now, it failed to form another higher high to continue the uptrend. So what happens? So when you see this kind of patterns on your chart, it means that what the price is literally about to what? It's literally about to retrace. So, and guess what? Autochartist would identify this pattern for you. Let me say this. There's one of these guru online. What he trade only head and shoulder pattern. Like he does not trade any other thing than head and shoulder pattern. And some people will tell you that, oh,
Head and shoulder is simple, it's basic now. When we're not in 2000, in 2021, be 2020, market, all these patterns, you would always see it in the market. And guess what? As price will have it, kaboom, as I always say, it broke the neckline. Now, where's the neckline? The neckline is this region, which is like the support, broke this neckline. And guess what? It felt like it was going to go up, but no, this is just the head, the shoulder. Imagine a figure of a human being. You have the head and just the both shoulders. So that's what this is all about. And guess what? Price will always come back to where it started. And you can see. So when you see these chart patterns, you know that so in addition, so it's not basically that what Autochartist will just do is Autochartist will just put it out for you. For you, you do the major work. And before I even talked about this, I wanted to talk about even support and resistance because based on my own experience with Autochartist even it gives you more signals based on support and resistance. But I believe everybody should know that. So the next one we're looking at is the inverse head and shoulder pattern. So as you can see, price was going down, lower, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, and it failed to continue forming, it failed to break this region by going down, retraced, and just like you have it, what? Kaboom, price shoots up. So we call them reversal chart patterns. So if you see this, you already know where the market is going to. Now, all what you do is you come to class, you learn about it, and you yourself, you are the one that will be looking for how difficult it can be for a beginner to spot this thing. It looks very simple, but for a beginner, it's difficult. It needs practice for you to be able to identify these patterns. I kid you not. It takes time. It takes time because I remember when I learned about this in that year, it felt like this thing is easy now. But by the time I went to the chat, it felt like I was not seeing it. But it took a while before I started seeing some of these things. But guess what? Auto chat is it brings it up for you, and in fact, it also gives you where price is going. So what you just do with this, you need to you need to take your risk management seriously. Why? Because you'll not be like, oh, price will just it will surely break. And because of that, you now went to load all the lot size. Can you see some kind of rejection? If your account cannot even carry the lot size, maybe your own account will have blown before price shoots up, and you come back and you be like, these people is like they are following me, they are not following you. Your risk management is not on point. So because of our time, we have actually spent a lot, but I'll just show you some. You can, go and read more about it. We have the double top pattern. It can identify it. It means that, you know, price just form double top. Now, I've seen a lot of memes online, right? The memes online just it mimics, this kind of mountain, like a twin mountain side by side, you know. So this is what it is. So price, instead of price going to break this, now this high couldn't break this high, and instead of that, I came back to this neckline, and we thought that okay, for some reason, okay, let it go back. For some reason, it cannot go back. Price, the forces of the sellers, the force of the selling force rather in the market was stronger than the buyers. Like one of my mentors would always say, the sellers rather are stronger than the buyers. They have overpower the buyers in this instant. And guess what? The sellers were able to push the price up, push the price down to this place. And guess what? Breaking this level. And guess what? Price will always push down. And like I said, someone in this meeting can make up his mind that I would only maybe trade the double top or double bottom or head and shoulder pattern. You can pick that's only what I'll trade, and you'll still be profitable. But guess what? The As simple as this looks, you would need a lot of practice to get it. But guess what? Autochartist has made it easy for you. So like you have double bottom as well, which is like the inverse pattern of it as well. So price, came down, couldn't break this the lower low, and thereby shooting above the neckline. So when Autochartist spot some of these patterns for you, what you just need to do is to pick the trade. Now, the next one we'll be looking at real quick is the triple top. So this is actually very funny. Why? Because price is also a reversal pattern. Why? Because comes into this resistance zone, and it tested once. It seems like it was going to break. Tested it twice and three times, and guess what? Price will always come back to this region, this down region. So you need to read more about this chart pattern so that you could learn them better. Now, you see this ascending triangle is like one of my favorite. Why? Because to me, it's like buyers and sellers, they are playing a game, and I'm practically seeing the losing guys there. Now, let me explain it the way it normally plays in my head while I see this. Now, the ascending triangle works this way. Now, the buyers have just been, pushing the price up, and they have gotten to a zone that is dominated by the sellers. The sellers just imagine it as this resistance zone is the sellers zone. The sellers are saying, no, we will not allow, just like the Strait of Hormuz, we will not allow any oil tanker to pass. We are pushing them back, sending them back. So you see, the sellers push the price down, but the buyers were like, nah, we'll push it up. But guess what? As you can see, the more the sellers push the price down, you notice that the strength of the buyers, is gradually getting weak. And something is sure, this resistance is a very strong resistance. And guess what? Price drop almost to where it was coming to before. So this is another chart pattern that Autochartist. Now, the reason why I'm showing you all of this is for you to know that here Autochartist is loaded. It is what? It is loaded. And you may pick this or you may not pick this depending on the one you want. It also has, it has the inverse, which is the descending triangle. Now the sellers have been pushing the price down, and they pushed it to the region of the buyers, which is what we call support. And the buyers just start to push the price down. You can see how the selling force has reduced, literally reduced from this region to this region, and boom, price shoots up. So this is now, this among all the chart patterns, this is like one of the chart patterns that doesn't for sure give you a direction. So it doesn't give you a direction that whether it's going up or down. You only wait for a breakout, whether to the upside or to the downside. Now, this is a classical example where the buyers and sellers, they are fighting for dominance. Even you yourself as a trader, you're not sure. What you are just doing, you are waiting to see, waiting patiently for breakout. So you draw your trend lines carefully, but guess what? Autochartist does it for you. When the break happens, guess what? You trade or you pick your trade. Now we have the wedges, and guess what? It's actually a lot, but because of our time, I didn't want to take a lot of time to hold on. I didn't want to delay us more than this, because this meeting was scheduled just for 1 hour. Now, having shown you some of these things, the only way you can master this tool, like I said, is if you use the tool that was given to you. Now, what are the tools? Autochartist in conjunction with other things. Now, a way that is not even Autochartist doesn't even recommend that, okay, you just go in hook head on like that, hook like and sinker. What you need to do is combine it with other things. First, check your Forex factory. Is there news? Okay, there is news. Oh, it does. So is it affecting this, or wait after the news? Then the second thing, check your currency strength meter. Now, what's happening to gold? Is gold buying or selling? Then afterwards, you can now make a decision whether to what? Whether to buy or sell. So After you've checked your currency strength meter, what do you do? Use your check the candlestick. Is it bullish or bearish? Let me share my screen so that maybe I can show you the currency strength meter, because some people are already asking, Joshua. Now you can use any currency strength meter out there, so it mustn't be like a single thing. So you can use any currency strength meter. Let me share my screen, because some people are already asking, Joshua, what is currency strength meter? Can you show us? Let me say this as a side note. Actually, part of when we started trading, trying different things and all of that, there was a time in my life that this was the only thing I traded with, currency strength meter. And I time it after a lot of research. I just timed myself in those days. That was around 2018, thereabout. Like, I just time it. I just time it. So let me share my screen now. Let me know if you are seeing the currency strength meter. So I just share my screen now. I don't know if you're seeing it. Can you see the currency strength meter? Let me know if you're seeing the currency strength meter. So guys, don't worry. For my investors in the house, okay, can you see the currency strength meter? Okay, so here on the currency strength meter, you'd see that euro is strong, USD is also strong. You would also see AUD is weak. You see JPY is weak. Um, NZD is weak. You know, that's interesting. So right now, I bet it, if you check your chart, Euro NZD right now is buying. Why? Because Euro is way stronger than NZD. So that's something else. So by the time you use this alongside with other tools, right? Alongside with other tools, you would be very profitable. So you can just screenshot this, or you can just copy the what do you call it? You can copy the website so that you could yeah, you can use it for people that are just seeing this for the very first time. Anyways, so with that tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this session. I hope you've learned something, and I hope we gained a lot tonight. So someone is saying that okay, so if you have any questions rather at this point, you can just you can send a message on the comment section. So you can just chat me up if you have any questions tonight. You can type it in the comment section. So if you enjoyed the session tonight, I want you to type fire emoji. Type fire emoji if you enjoyed the session tonight. If you enjoyed the session tonight, type something in the comment section. Let's see, let's hear you, let's hear you. All right. So oh, good. So everything we've talked about tonight is, in fact, last week, I think I had to even reduce it. Why? Because there was a time everything that I just do then was just to show result upon result. But as of tomorrow, some people would still start making money from the financial market. The question is this: would you be part of them? Would you be part of the people earning in the financial markets? The best thing you can ever do for yourself is taking action. And how can you take action? This night, the broker we're all working with, obviously, it's PU Prime. And you can't even get Autochartist with any broker if you try. But Autochartist is something that is provided, you know, by PU Prime for you to trade with, and it's something that can help you. And like I told you, don't, in fact, if you tell yourself that you don't have time, you're only deceiving yourself. You don't need the money enough. You can do copy trading, you can even be trading with Signal, have a separate account to be trading with Autochartist and compare. And for the young people in our midst tonight, I want you to, I let me give you guys an idea for someone tonight. You can have a solution whereby people get to people get to copy you after seeing your result. Do you get? They copy you by seeing your result. If you have good results, leveraging on the Autochartist, just call us and say, Mr. Joshua, I think I want to start earning from, uh, you know, from, I want people to earn from copying my trades. That can be done, you know. So, oh, someone is saying, can you send us a video on how to operate Autochartist? All right, so I will, but if you go on the YouTube, there are videos on how to use Autochartist. But anyway, I'll send another video to you. Maybe just send us a message after this meeting. We will get it across to you. So, um, I think that's all for tonight. I'm sure we are all excited to be here. Today was more like, rather than for investors, it was like a training, semi-training. We just pick a bit on it and we strategically, tonight's meeting was training slash investors meeting. And I hope you guys enjoy the mixture of it all. So I'll see you guys next weekend again. And if you have any question, just let us know. But above all, send us a message. For people that have not registered, sign up with PU Prime, verify your account, get it funded, and let's start making money from tomorrow. Let's start making from tomorrow. All right. Good. Nice to have you, Mr. Okosun. Thank you, Mr. Akobi. Oh, like, thank you, guys. I'm feeling you people's ginger. It means that the knowledge was well received. So, bye for tonight. Oh my God. He said it was insightful. That's awesome. That's awesome. Awesome. Nice that you enjoyed it. So, bye for tonight. Send us a message. Get started. And we see you on the winning side.